Hi, my name is Ax. I'm an instant healing hypnotherapist, and in this video today, I have a really special topic. I'm going to teach you guys how you can go from being rejected to being chased after. So, a fair warning whatever I'm about to share in this video, use it in an ethical manner, and it's going to teach you a lot about your connection with yourself and it's going to help you out. So if you are someone who feels you are rejected in a relationship, or if you feel you are disrespected, your partner does not value you, or you are in a no contact phase of your relationship, this is for you. And by the end of this particular video, you're going to have exact strategy that I used to help myself from being rejected to being chased after. Let's get started. Now, to give you guys a bit of a background about what happened in my life. So, I was in sort of a relationship where my partner actually did not value me. She would treat me like shit. She would disrespect me. She would feel that I'm not worthy of her attention, and she would make me feel that I need to do a lot of efforts within the relationship to get her validation. And as a guy who has self esteem issues and felt insecure within the relationship, I did all the efforts. I tried everything, I turned every stone to get her attention and validation, but I didn't get it. So that relationship was really, really toxic. And if you see, there are many of you who are viewing this particular video and you guys might be experiencing something similar in your relationship. So the one thing that I did was I analyzed that is this something that I'm feeling within this particular relationship, or is this something that I have felt in all of my relationships? Guess what? I did find that I have been experiencing the same issue throughout all my relationships. So the common denominator within each of this particular relationship was me. So I started analyzing myself, and by the time I was becoming a hypnotherapist and understanding how the human subconscious mind works, so I started to understand that at a subconscious level, we are always attracted towards what we are really familiar with. So the saying goes, you attract what you feel inside. And that is what our subconscious mind does. So I had to analyze the root cause of my insecurity. And guess what did I find? I found out that between the ages of 1 to 9, our subconscious mind is developing. And between these ages, our relationship with our parents has different influences on our subconscious mind that determines the sort of relationship we are going to have later in our life. And guess what? I had a really significant father wound. And upon studying, I figured out that the role of a father between the ages of 1 to 9 helps the child develop certain traits within their personality, such as self esteem, self confidence, self worth, self respect, and sense of identity. Now, all these five traits, to my amazement, were missing within my personality. And that was the reason I was always attracting partners who treated me in a same manner. And those five traits that I just mentioned were already missing within my subconscious mind. So I was really familiar with relationship dynamics where my partner would make me feel those emotions that I already felt between the ages of 1 to 9. Do you see how everything connects? Now, what I did was something really incredible. Since I learned instant healing hypnosis and I knew how to get inside my subconscious mind, remove any kind of trauma in less than 3 to 5 minutes, I was like, all right, let's do some experiments. And coming from a point of view, or coming from a particular point where I felt a lacking of all these emotions, and when I understood you attract what you feel inside, I was like, I want more of all of these. And guess what did I do? I was like, so if I become self obsessed, what happens then? Will my partners be obsessed with me? Or people will be obsessed with me? So I thought I'll give it a shot. So using instant healing hypnosis, I went inside my subconscious mind and I became self-obsessed. I subconsciously built familiarity with being obsessed with myself. And guess what happened? I started feeling really amazing about myself. I started prioritizing myself. I started making sure that I was happy in every given situation. Now, something really incredible happened. Now, I was really overweight, approximately 94 kgs, which is like 207 pounds. And once I became really self obsessed, I started working on my body and I became really obsessed with fitness and I started working out and I started making sure that I was looking lean and healthy. And remember one thing, your psychology controls your physiology. So what happened is as soon as I removed the blockages within my subconscious mind, I became really obsessed with fitness as well. And I dropped those kilos and pounds and I was looking ripped. And since I started prioritizing myself in every situation and I started focusing on making myself happy, guess what did I attract? Not only did I attract people into my life who became downright obsessed with me, my ex came back. Not only my ex, but a lot of the people who were just trying to be friends with me suddenly just became obsessed with me. And now you're going to think, isn't that a good thing? I want to feel like that too. Let me give you a good insight about what happened. Now, what happened is, since these people were obsessed with me, if I wouldn't be able to attend to them, they would go to lengths to make sure they got my attention. And that became really toxic, to the point I had to run away from these people. And then I sat down once again and I was like, all right, so self obsession isn't working for me. What did I do wrong? I realized self obsession is an extreme. Lack of self worth is another extreme. So I need to find a balance that is self love. Now, self love is somewhere in between lack of self worth and self obsession. It is somewhere in between. So I went inside my subconscious mind. I created this new neurological state using instant healing hypnosis. And once I did that, the people who were obsessed with me somehow they just backed off. Now they did love me, they wanted to spend time with me, but they would respect my boundaries. The one thing that I learned is a lot of us, when we're trying to chase after relationships, we're trying to put a lot of efforts in our relationship and trying to do a lot of effort that is external to our body. But we forget the most important part. That is our internal reality, that is our subconscious. If we can go inside over here and tweak our subconscious mind, magic happens. Because once you build this new familiarity with this new neurological state of self love, that's what you attract in your life because your subconscious mind will always and always attract you towards what you are really familiar with. So the lesson that I learned is if you remove your childhood trauma between the ages of 1 to 9, and if you can remain in a good neurological state that is full of self love, self care, self respect, that's how people will treat you. And the way it works is pretty interesting. Remember one thing, the way you think about yourself or the way you feel about yourself is something other people at a subconscious level can observe. Now, let me give you an example. Have you ever been to an event and you saw someone really random and you wanted to approach them, but for a moment, your subconscious mind started analyzing how this person is treating themselves. So you start learning how to interact with this particular person so that once you approach this particular person, you can behave in a particular manner that aligns with them and they are happy to engage with you. Am I right? Now, this is why you need to build a healthy relationship with yourself. So, the saying that you attract what you feel inside is really accurate. The reason you get attracted towards toxic relationship is because there is something toxic at a subconscious level within your subconscious mind. So you need to heal that. Once you heal that, and once you build your familiarity with this new state of being happy, of feeling love, happiness, and joy, that's what you're going to attract in your life. It's really simple. Rather than putting all that effort out in the world, focus on what's inside your subconscious mind, and you are going to observe magic happen. This is the reason I became an instant healing hypnotherapist, helping people achieve good relationships. And I have had clients who had really severe trauma bond conditions. And using instant healing hypnosis, I helped them remove that trauma bond. And somehow they were always able to manifest their partners or any specific person or a good relationship. And they would be amazed, like, what did you do? What I actually did is I changed their relationship with themselves, and as a result of that, their subconscious mind does the actual magic. It attracts them towards what they truly desire. And your subconscious mind already knows who you truly desire. So if it feels like that particular person is in alignment with your subconscious mind, it's going to attract. And it does that without your conscious intervention. That's the beauty of it. It just happens. Now, this is the reason I created my 15 days instant healing program. Within this particular program, I teach my clients, first of all, how to do instant healing hypnosis and to heal any kind of trauma, PTSD, depression, anxiety, or any kind of neurological state that includes any kind of physical, emotional, or psychological pain in less than 3 to 5 minutes. So once these people learn this and they change their internal reality, that is their subconscious mind, they start attracting some of the most beautiful experiences in their life, and they think I did something in their subconscious mind. In reality, I did nothing. I just changed their relationship with themselves, and the rest is what their subconscious mind did. So the reason I'm explaining this entire concept to you guys is you need to start with your subconscious mind. The more you feel happy, the more you feel something, the more you are going to attract it. So you need to start focusing on your emotions. You need to start focusing on what is the most frequent emotion that you feel. So if you have any negative thoughts, such as I'm not worthy enough, I'm not loving enough, or people do not value me, you need to cut it out. Now, if you can do it on your own, all the best. I'm rooting for you guys. However, if you can, then you can sign up for my instant healing program. And within this 15 days, we're going to do some real magic. And the best way to do that is to book a free mini therapy session with me. I'll put the link in the description and the pinned comment so you can just sign up, and then we can just analyze your subconscious mind, and I'll help you understand the approach that we are going to take to help you achieve the results that you truly desire. So I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Up until then, stay blessed, stay happy, and I'll see you guys soon.